Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books. Books, because I do. I'm sitting outside of Starbucks. I just reviewed the Chewbacca Frappuccino. I'm not going to tell you what I think, but it's really good. But you need to go check out my review channel, Peter Reviews Stuff, to see this review. I was texting my husband to see what time he gets done today. And I've been running around doing errands. I had this recovery thing I had to do today. For those of you that don't know, I've been sober for 25 and a half years. So I had this recovery commitment that I had to do today. And then I had to go do some other errands. And then I came to Starbucks to do the review. And now I'm talking to you guys because I love you. So let's talk about the reading rush. Where are we at? Okay, reading rush day 5. I can't believe it's almost over. Actually, on my way over here, I was like thinking about what do I have to talk about today with the reading rush. And I was like, I can't believe that the reading rush is almost over. It seems so sad to me. So last night, for those of you that don't know, I have the strangest schedule in the entire world. So I laid down at like 10:30 or something. I don't know when I laid down, 10:30, 11, something, to get a little nap in before I went to go vlog for my nightly vlog. And I ended up sleeping late. So I didn't get as much reading in last night as I wanted to. But I am at, I've listened to 2 hours and 47 minutes and 36 seconds of the book Thresher by Michael Cole. It's 11 hours and 35 minutes. My plan, which I would love, would be to finish it tonight. So that tomorrow and Sunday, I could listen to my last audiobook. I don't know that I'm going to finish my physical copy books. I started Life as We Knew It. It's okay. It's kind of corny. It's kind of cheesy. I'm not very far into it. Just a couple pages. But my back has been hurting so bad. You see me kind of like leaning over. And for some reason, I'm not too bad in the car or, you know, whatever. But like at home, like sitting outside reading, it's like really hurting me. And I'm not somebody that loves to lay in bed and read. Micah Ginny, she reads all of her books laying on the couch. She like lays on the back. She like lays on her back on the couch and she like reads on her phone. She reads all of her books on her phone. Well, now she has an actual Kindle and she loves it. But I think she still reads a lot of them on her phone though too, because then she can just hold it up. And if she's like watching a TV show in the dark with her husband, and she can read on her book because it lights up, you know. So anyway, I don't love the Kindle. I've tried to read books on there. Actually, it was funny because I was looking on there last night, and there was this Richard Lehman book called Funland. I don't even know when I started this book, and I was like, oh, I forgot I started that book, and I'm only like 10 pages into it or something like that, if even that. But anyway, so I should go in and finish that book at some point, shouldn't I? Oh my lord, my audiobook is coming on. Let's put it on the radio. Like a Virgin by Madonna just came on. So, I started Clue, the graphic novel, last night. I don't love it. It's corny. And I don't know if this is like, if you like these writers or these people, these illustrators or something, maybe you like that. I've really tried to get into graphic novels in the last couple of years, and I just am really struggling getting, I just can't for some reason. And Clue is corny, okay? I thought it was gonna be like the old story Clue, like the movie and like the game, and it is, but it's like each character has like this kind of extensive backstory that's kind of cheesy. Like Mr. Green is like this pharmaceutical genius, and Miss Scarlet is an Australian rapper, and she's like angry at him and he's trying to kill her. And then Miss Peacock, she's real arrogant, which she's always been in all of the things. And then Mr. Body, he dies on like page 4. It's just stupid. It's not any good. And I'm gonna give it about 10 or 20 more pages, and if I can't get any further into it, then I'm done. I'm not reading any more of it. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's not any good. And this is what I was worried about with the reading rush, was that I was gonna get to a point where I just wasn't excited about what I was reading anymore. Because I've got Clue, and I don't love that. I sat outside, and I was like, okay, get my reading glasses out, because the font is so small in these, what do you call it, things. And then I'm trying to read that, and then I'm trying to read this Life as You Knew It book, which is like not really getting to the story. It's more about just this girl's life. And then, of course, I'm only on page like 3 or 4. So I guess I really haven't given it an opportunity to get to the life part of it, or to what happens to the Life as We Knew It part. And then I'm listening to Thresher. Oh my God, Kiss, look it up, 1983. Okay, and then I'm listening to Thresher, which is about this great white shark. Is this Thresher shark? That I guess, like, did you know that Thresher sharks, is this like a real thing? Do they really exist in the world? Anyway, they come out of the water and then they like hit people or hit things like dolphins and stuff with their tail. And it like lacerates its like victim with the tail. Victim. What does it say in the book? Target with its tail, and then it stuns them. And then it goes on and kills them after that. It eats them. Well, we're at 2 hours and 47 minutes, and we've had like 1 shark kill. 2 shark kills. But the first one was in the introduction. It's just stupid. Like, I wanted a real shark book. You know what I mean? And it's about this guy, and he's like this police detective or whatever, that he worked in this place in Illinois, and he worked there, and like when he was there, he was like undercover, taking down mob hitmen and all this kind of stuff. But now, like, which of course, in this small city in Illinois, they were, you know, major infiltration of the mob. That's stupid point number 1. Stupid point number 2 is, I would love some Chick-fil-A fries right now. But stupid point number 2 is, then he moves to a city in Florida because his old police chief moves there to retire, like, in the sunset. Who'd care? I mean, and he's like always mad at him. He's like, well, you just moved down here to ride it out till you retire. Well, hell, I'd move down to Florida to live on the beach to ride it out till I retire too. Who'd hate somebody for that? And then he gets him a job down there, and he's bitter that he got him a job. He's like, no, we should be back in Illinois. They're both of them like 70. And he's like, we should be back in Illinois fighting the good fight and all this kind of stuff. So he's mad. Then he gets teamed up with this gal, and her name's Allison, and she's got like 2 bachelor's degrees, a master's degree, criminal psych, and all this kind of stuff. And she went to the police academy, and he treats her like he's a complete misogynist. He treats her like she's a total idiot. So since he used to be, you know, taking down the mob lords in Illinois, his friend, what does he move him to? Traffic duty. Of course, that's what you would do, right? Because this town has no crime whatsoever. The crime's going to be the shark, which, how that's going to translate, I don't know. So it's taken 2 hours and 47 minutes. Now, what we've learned is that the police chief, his wife died, and this guy who's real bitter at the world, his wife, she took her life. You don't know why. But it apparently has some big part to do with the story because they keep on referencing it. And he's a real alcoholic. He's just mad and drinks all the time. And then this girl starts working with him, and she's like afraid of him. And then she realizes she ain't gonna be afraid of him anymore. And now finally, okay, we're at 1/4 of the book all the way through, he gets so mad at this police chief that he puts him on harbor duty. Harbor duty. Did you ever hear such a thing in all your life? A police officer being on harbor duty? And she's real mad. And then this is what she just said. And I was like, oh no, ma'am, I gotta pause this. I gotta get back to real life in a sec. She said, we've sat out here for 2 hours and there isn't anything to do but just look at each other. He's smoking cigars and she can't get away from the cigar smoke. And she goes, it's not too bad though. We have they gave us a cooler full of bottles of water and soda. Cans of soda. I'm like, girl, I hope you're getting paid a lot to be 9 hours out there on harbor patrol. Not a damn thing happened until this shark eats your face. And then the best part of your day is free bottles of water, cans of soda. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. But anyway, she's gonna, I don't know. What's gonna happen is they're either gonna fall in love. I don't think he's 70. I think he's supposed to be younger, but they act like they're 70. But anyway, I think they're gonna like fall in love, or she's gonna like soften him up or something. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's stupid. It's so stupid. I'm like, can we just get to the shark kills, please? And then this one guy, oh, it's one of those books, though, you know, that like it always has like the shark is kind of doing good duties. You know what I mean? Like, they don't say it like that, but really that's what it is. Because there's this guy, this is at the beginning of the book, in case y'all want to read Thresher, I'm not going to ruin it for you. But this guy, he's like the vice president of this company, he's real rich, and he has blonde hair. They say in the book, he has blonde hair, which attracts all the women. I'm like, what does that even mean? I don't even understand that. So anyway, it's so corny, it's written so bad. So anyway, he goes, while he's telling his wife on the phone that he loves her, he is winking at this young brunette, that's how they define her, who doesn't really care because she just broke up with this guy and she just wants to get with some other dude. So they go home and they sleep together, and then he wakes up in the next morning in his athletic gray shorts that he just happened to have with him, apparently. When he was at this bar, he just apparently had these athletic gray shorts with him. He walks out to the beach and he decides he's gonna go for a swim, and then of course all of a sudden it fits so tightly together. You know, he's out there, he just was gonna dive into the water because it was so still and smooth, and then he gets out in the water, and then all of a sudden, conveniently, he used to be on a swimming team in college. So then he's out there doing laps in the ocean. You know the shark's gonna get him, right? So the shark, all of a sudden, he sees him moving and he comes up and he zaps him with his tail, and then he eats him whole, and that's it. So I think that's what's going to happen now. We're going to find, they're going to find his body or something like that. It sounds like Jaws, kind of, doesn't it? Sounds a lot like Jaws to me. Anyway, it's stupid. I'm trying to finish it so I can get to my next book, which is called The Fisherman. I hope that book's better than this one. I hope it doesn't have to do with a bunch of crap like this, because I'm over it. I'm so over it. I'm like, can I read a good book, please? Anyway, as soon as I'm done with the reading rush this week, I'm going to start Deviant, which is by Harold Schechter, and that is our July book club book, and I'm going to start reading that on, like, Sunday or Monday. And we moved the live stream from this weekend to next weekend because of the reading rush this weekend. So anyway, that is my reading rush update for you, day 5. I hope you guys are doing great in the reading rush. The majority of the people in the comments seem like you're not reading, so you're just enjoying to hear what I'm doing, which is reading about sharks and sadly people. Anyway, oh, I forgot to tell you, the girl too, the police gal, like Eileen warned us, this police gal, the only reason she took the job instead of going to get her PhD, this whole book is so sad, is because her sister has leukemia and she has to pay all of her bills. So the only way she can pay all of her bills is if she gets a job as a police officer. So that's why she decided not to get her PhD and go straight into the police academy. But she doesn't want to tell anybody that her sister has leukemia, which I don't know why. Is that why would she be ashamed of that? I don't know. So anyway, that's real weird to me in the book too. There's all these weird kind of things that, like, they don't want anybody to know, you know. But anyway, so far I've learned the moral of the story is don't cheat or a shark will eat you. So anyway, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.